that. Oh my gosh. So there's the cookie layer and then the caramel layer, and then you can kind of see the peanut butter layer right there. That is some clustery granola. Good morning and welcome to my vlog. I'm going to make some tea right now. I'm going to make an Earl Grey tea latte. So I'll show you how I make that. Now I'm gonna brew my tea. This is the Earl Grey tea from Trader Joe's. Organic Earl Grey tea. I have my Earl Grey tea, and then I have chocolate sauce and soy milk. So I'm gonna add some chocolate sauce because I don't have any other liquid sweeteners. It's bomb, don't even worry about it. Top it with cinnamon. That is so good and cozy, and let's pop that in there. Look how perfect that bagel is. Hi everyone, I got all ready for the day and now I'm going to make granola, and I'm going to make these Snicker bites, and I'm going to show you how I make both those things. I will leave the original recipe creators down below because I am copying recipes of two YouTubers or content creators. So yeah, let's start with granola. First thing you need to do is preheat the oven to like 325. Granola is so easy to make in the oven, and I just make it in one bowl. So this is a brownie granola. So I have 3 cups of oats. I have, of course, the cacao powder as a 1/3 cup cacao powder. And then I have 1/2 cup of almond butter, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Add a pinch of salt, and I'm gonna mix it up. So this is what it looks like when it's all combined. And now I'm just gonna add in the chopped walnuts. All right, now I just fold the walnuts into the granola. Final step is just to layer it on a baking sheet. Spread it out to bake. Leave it in somewhat of a layer like that. See, that's like kind of a thick layer. And put it in the oven to bake. And that's all you do. So I think that the granola is about done, so let's check on it. Okay, it's looking about done. I'm going to pull it out and just let it cool on the stove. So we'll just let it cool here, and then it's going to set and get hard. So if you can just break apart the granola like that and it kind of stays in one piece, then you know your granola is done. So I'm gonna put this in a jar once it cools. It's still a little bit warm. So I'm just gonna store the granola in this jar. I'm just gonna break off pieces and put it in this jar. That is some clustery granola. And I might need one more jar so I can keep it in larger clusters like so. I have my 2 jars of granola. This is the brownie granola again. So I'm gonna put this in the cupboard and have it on acai bowls and with some soy or almond milk. This is my acai bowl, and I'm just gonna add some of that granola on there. This stuff is bomb, so I'm gonna do about that much. So the next thing I'm making are these date candy bar things. So of course I need a pack of dates. I'm just gonna pop these dates in this cup of hot water just to let them soak. Okay, quick little intermission while I eat a date. This is the best combo. I have a date here, a little spoonful of peanut butter or any kind of nut butter that you like. Put that on your date, and then put a piece of this dark chocolate. Put that in the date, and it's so delicious. Soak dates, just the dates. Add that to the blender. 3 to 4 tablespoons of syrup. A few tablespoons of almond butter. And I know I want to add peanut butter. First, we're just gonna add a pinch of salt to this to get it like kind of that salted caramel taste. And now I'm gonna blend this. Next, I'm going to start the cookie part with a cup of oat flour, which I blended, a cup of almond flour, 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 4 tablespoons of syrup. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt again. Combine this. Okay, so this is the base. So I'm just gonna mold this into the bottom of a square dish. This is my base for my candy bar. So I'm going to press this into the bottom of a square dish. I have my crust and I have caramel, but first I'm going to add a layer of peanut butter on top of the cookie part. So I'm just adding a layer of peanut butter, and that should be about good. So the final step is to add the caramel on top of the cookie and the peanut butter. Add peanuts to the date caramel. I'm making kind of a snicker thing, and Snickers have peanuts. So to get the date caramel out, I really have to like use a spatula like this, and like look at that. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Just adding roasted and salted peanuts, that many, and I'm just gonna mix it all in. That is what the date caramel looks like with the peanuts mixed in. This is the result right now. So I'm going to chill them in the fridge. As you can see, the layers. I'm gonna chill them in the fridge, and then once they're somewhat more like hard, I'm going to put chocolate on them. I'm going to cut into it and make pieces that are going to be dipped into the chocolate. We have the chocolate melting on the stove here. I'm going to take a piece out like so. That's a pretty good piece there. Dunk it into the chocolate, roll it around. Wow, that looks good. Look at these Snickers. They look so good. Sprinkle sea salt on these. So chill them for a bit and then you can enjoy. This is after chilling the Snicker candy bar. Look how good it looks. The layers. So there's the cookie layer and then the caramel layer, and then you can kind of see the peanut butter layer right there. It literally tastes heavenly. Also, this is my new kitten that I just got. His name is Simba, and he is freaking adorable. He's a little baby boy cat, and I just got him. He's the new addition to our family. Hi there, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support while I start my channel. Please let me know if you try either of those recipes. They will be linked in the description. So thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content from me. Thank you, bye.